And that was probably one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen in my life.
Are you not ashamed of yourself?
What is up, everybody? This is your boy Mike. So in the very first Storytime video, I talked about how when you first meet an Asian person, you should not assume they like anime just because they're Asian, and how that would really kill your chances for anything further, whether that's friendship or relationship. But today, I want to tell you about another funny story that took place in Japan with me as a college student, but this time it's about my very first time going to a Maid cafe in Tokyo. So to give you a little bit of background information, the place that I went to is, of course, everybody knows it, the great area of Akihabara. Now, if you don't know Akihabara, Akihabara is the one area in Tokyo that is very known for animes, electronics, games, all kind of media stuff that would be pretty high in nerd culture. It was my first time there, and I've always wanted to go to a Maid cafe. At this time in my life, I am about 21 years old. And I am still that same otaku from the first video. The only difference is I have learned when to be otaku and when not to be otaku. And so when I went to Tokyo, it was one of my highest priorities to get to a Maid cafe. And I was gonna get to that Maid cafe. And I sure did get to that Maid cafe. So my friends and I, we were walking outside Akihabara Station, right? And it's crazy because when you're outside Akihabara Station, there's a lot of people who are cosplaying. People just random people just cosplaying. This one homegirl dressed up as a cop, but her like cop suit was kind of leatherish. And then there were other people dressed up as anime characters as well. And so my brain was already blown. I was like, holy moly, people are cosplaying already. Guys, I was like in nerd heaven. I was there, y'all. So my friends were like, okay, we found this Maid cafe online. Let's go check it out. Apparently they dress up as like the stereotypical like maid outfit, right? So we walked down the street, walked toward this building, went up the staircase, and then we were in this kind of like mid-sized room. There was a good amount of people in there, y'all. There was a lot of people. You know, we sat down and we saw a lot of the girls that worked there, they were dressed up as the French maid. And if you don't know what a French maid is, it's like that, it's where they have like the white thing on their head. And they were in the black dress with the white apron with the high white socks or black socks and everything. And you know, we walked in and they're like, oh, ohayo gozaimasu, o goshujin-sama. Goshujin? Goshujin. Goshujin-sama. And then I was like, like, y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all, I'm 21. I'm 21. Forgive me. So we walked in and I was like, oh my God. So then we sat down at the table. And so we took out the menu, right? So we took out the menu. Look at the menu. Y'all, for just a drink of like orange juice, we were like, it was like freaking $11 or $12 for just this cute little like moe cake. It was like $15. Y'all, it was so expensive. We were like, no. And we looked at the tables around and like their drinks are tiny. The smallest drinks and food ever, y'all, but they were serving it for like 3 times the price you would get anywhere else. As college students, we were like, we can't afford this crap. Y'all, we just left. We were like, we can't afford this. Walked down the stairs completely defeated. Just sad. Just plain sad. But there was another place. Down the street from this other place that we got a flyer from, right? Which typically, if you get a flyer from a place, it is kind of sketch. Like, not all the time, but most of the time. But it's okay, we were cautious, we didn't care. So then like, we walked down the street, went to this other building, right? It was another Maid cafe. But this time, the servers were dressed differently because they were dressed in this lolita kind of kimono, short kimono. So the kimono came up to like right here on them. And then like, it was kind of like gold, purplish, yellowish. I guess that's kind of like gold. And so they had like a little ninja sword, plastic ninja sword on the back. And if I seem excited, I'm not excited at the thought of it. I'm just excited at the memory, just because it was a good memory, I swear. Rose, if you're watching this, I promise you, it's not because of, anyway, okay. So then we sat down, right? And we looked at the menu and lo and behold, those prices did not blow us out the water. It was a little bit cheaper, but we were okay with that because we liked that cafe, y'all. And we sat down and we were just talking and everything. And I remember ordering some teriyaki chicken and rice, which was like, I think it came out like this big. I was like, okay, I just, paid like $10 for this, but it's okay, it's the experience. I had fun. Anyway, so we were there and we were eating it, and then we looked over and there was this guy. And this guy had to be at least, maybe, I don't know, if my memory serves me correctly, he looked like my age now. I mean, which, if you're 34 and you like anime, that's cool and all. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But y'all, he was sitting, over there by himself. He seemed kind of lonely until this one little happy anime song came on. And guys, some anime song, like you think about Attack on Titan, right? Right, and then like, you just want to go run and like jump off a building and then land and then keep running, right? It wasn't like that. It was very like happy girl, kind of like, like kind of like that, right? And we were just like, wow, because this guy was singing the words to that song. He was singing the words to that song. He knew every single word to that theme song, y'all. And then he was just like this, y'all. It was so, for me, I felt embarrassed for him, but he was in his element, so I can't judge him. He was in his element. He was strong at that moment, right? Having a blast. And then he got a special service. No, not that special service, you weirdos. In
case you haven't noticed, I'm weird.
So he basically paid an extra, I don't know, $10 or $15, like an extra 1,000 yen, extra like 1,500 yen to go with one of the maids. No, weirdos. He went with one of the servers into a room over next door, which the doors were wide open, and there was a picture in the back of a sunset and a beach. And then there was like a sandbox there on the ground with a beach ball, a shovel, and a bucket. And he held the bucket with the little shovel, and then the server in her Lolita Maid outfit held the beach ball. And he held the beach ball, and y'all, they took a picture, and that man was so excited. He spent $15 extra to take a picture with the maid against a wall with a fake picture of a beach, holding a beach ball and a sand bucket. I felt so embarrassed for that man. But again, he was in his element. So guys, final thoughts. This video actually has 0 morals or lessons to teach you. It's just that if you ever go to Tokyo, you have to go to Akihabara. You have to go to a maid cafe. For me, go there. Have fun. Find that Lolita cafe. Tell Mike sent you. They'd be like, oh, yeah, I know Mike. Yeah, that's my boy. Tell him I sent you. Please tell them, because I miss going. It's been a while. Are you guys interested in going to something like this? Or have you already been to a maid cafe? If you have, let me know down below. It's a part of Japanese nerd culture. It's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it's safe. It's safe. Let me know down below, did you go or do you wanna go? If you guys are enjoying these Japanese videos, let me know in the comment box below. That way I can make more storytime videos, because I got them. I got way more storytime videos, y'all. Let me know down below, and if you enjoyed the video, please make sure you smash that like button. Also subscribe to the channel, y'all, because we got some more videos coming out, some more story times and other good stuff that you're gonna love. But until the next video, you guys make sure you be cool. Peace.
Good.